Good morning, everybody. This is Laura with Busy Bee Farms, and today we are getting our new baby chicks. These are the Cornish Cross broiler chickens that we are going to be raising for meat for our family for through the winter. We raised 50 back in the spring, and we decided to raise a few more this fall. So we have 75 baby chicks. We just got a call from the post office, and they have arrived. And my mother-in-law has gone to go pick them up because I have 3 little kiddos with me this morning, and they are super excited to see our baby chickens. But we wanted to show you today our baby chicks, and they will be here pretty soon. So we got our brooder ready this past weekend and had it filled with bunches of, refilled the shavings and got the feeders ready and everything. And so we have the waters out. We ordered our chicks from Valley Farms Hatchery. They are in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. And they have been wonderful. Like I said, we ordered our first batch of chickens from them back in the spring, and they were absolutely wonderful. The chickens did really well through shipment. I think we had maybe 1 or 2 to lose through shipping, which is typical. So we were very pleased with them, and their customer service was wonderful. When we contacted them about anything, they were really good to be helpful. So that is where our chickens have come from. And they are on their way here, and then as soon as they get here, we'll let you see them. All right, everybody, the baby chickens are here. They are in their box, and we're fixing to unbox the baby chicks. Look at all of them. How pretty. So we're gonna get each and every one of these chickens out, and we're gonna dip their beaks in the water so they know where their water is, and we're gonna get them ready in their new home. All right, now let's do. All right, everybody, we have our baby chickens. They are drinking their water. Everybody is so energetic and lively. All of them look so good. They're running and playing and eating and drinking. They all look so good. We'll come back and check on them again later. All right, everybody. So it's been a few hours since the baby chicks have arrived, and we've come out here to check on them, and they are doing so well. We have them right here. And they have really been going to town drinking on their water. One of the waterers, we have a probiotic packet in, and the other one is an electrolyte packet, so that just to give them all any kind of vitamins and nutrients that they need that they might not have had over the past day or two that they've been in transit to our house. So they are all still just very energetic and moving and eating, and like I said, drinking a lot, which is really good. But they're just all really thriving and super excited to see these baby chickens. Yeah, they're very pretty, doing such a good job. Look at you, baby. Hi. Yeah, you guys just run up to the camera, huh? And we have our heat lamp going just in case they need it. But we've got a thermometer out here, so it's not quite 90 degrees in here. But you see them all scattered about, or actually they're not super scattered about, but they're over here drinking and not under the heat lamp. So they're not super cold or having any difficulties with that. They're staying warm, plenty warm and energetic, and seems to be doing well. I'm going to go check on this little guy over here because it's kind of not moving or doing anything. It just could be sleeping. I think it's just sleeping like the rest of the babies. Don't touch it. Oh, yep, it's just sleeping. It's just sleeping, and that's good. Like I said, this bunch of babies are just happy to be out of that box and ready to roam and eat and drink. And we have these little bitty waterers. They're actually for the quail, but we use them just for our baby chicks so that there's no risk of, in the bigger waterers, there's no risk of them getting in the water or you know, being able to drown or anything like that. So we have these smaller waterers. Yes, we have to fill them up more often, but just for the safety for them, we do that until they get just a little bit bigger. And David built this platform right here. If you can see, this platform with wood and then hardware cloth over the top, so we can set our waterers on there just to hopefully cut down on any of the shavings getting in the water. We had a lot of trouble with that with our chickens in the spring, and it just made the water so nasty, and it soaked up the water, and they didn't, you know, we had to change it quite often. And so maybe with this we'll be able to keep that from happening, and it'll be easier for them. They seem to be able to walk on it really well and no problems. When I first unboxed them, I think one of them got their foot stuck through, but since then, as you can see, they're all jumping on here and walking off and moving about, getting to the water very easily, and seems to be doing really, really well. So not so worried about that anymore. But there's an update on how they're doing. And so we'll come back out here again tonight. We'll bring you guys along for their first full day here on the Busy Bee Farm, so we can watch these meat birds just grow and get real big to supply food for our family for this winter.
Good evening, guys. This is David from Busy Bee Farms, and we just come out this evening to check on the baby chicks before bedtime, make sure that their waters are full. This is day one with them. They just come in. Everybody seems to be doing good. Doesn't look like that we have lost anybody. We got 75 Cornish Cross, and these are going to be our meat birds. They take about 8 weeks or so to grow to full size, but we're going to make sure that they've got plenty of water and their food is full. So we're just going to set this up and do that. Now, this platform is something that I saw on Cog Hill Farms, I believe it was, that built something like this to keep the shavings out of the water, which is something that we fought last year. We fought that pretty much every day, twice a day, having to clean the shavings out. So hopefully this is going to help to keep them from getting those shavings in their water. So what these are just a standard pint jar with a quail waterer on them, and the babies being so small they could drown themselves, so we use these for just a little bit to keep them from being able to get in there.
Hello, little cheek cheeks. I found, David, was, you know, exactly where to put it on the wire that it kept the opening so that it flowed and kept the water coming out because of the way it moves. But I figured it out.
Watch your little foot. Thank you. So last time we did 50 birds, and this time we're doing 75. My mom wanted some, so we done 75 to try to make sure that we had enough for everybody. So right now they're really cute, but here in a couple weeks you'll start seeing that they outgrow, their body outgrows their feathers. But right now they look like any other chick. So far it looks like this little pedestal thing is working really good. I don't see any shavings in anything. And all I done is I took a 2x4 and I ripped it right down the center and cut it 2 foot long and 45 my corners. And then I had this roll of hardware cloth, a 1/4 inch opening, and it's 2 foot in a roll, and I cut it off at 2 foot. So it's just a 2 foot square, 2x2 square. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to show everybody an update on the chicks. We will definitely keep you posted as we go along of the updates and everything. The heat lamp, I've got it to where they've got plenty of space to get over this way to get away. But they've got it down where they can get up underneath it to stay warm on this end. And keep them on chick starter pretty much their entire life. Don't ever, on the meat chickens, you don't ever change them. So that is the day 1 for the Cornish Cross. So another thing that you want to watch for with them is you want to watch their rear ends and make sure they don't get what's called pasty butt. And that's just where they the fecal matter builds up on their rear end, and they can't use the bathroom. So you got to take like a wet cloth and get that off of them. Don't pull it off, but just get it moist and get it off of them. But these are really easy birds to raise. We did have a couple losses last year, or not last year, but earlier this year with our first batch. And that's why you're chirping. The water was on you. But anyways, guys, that's our birds. So thank you for what?
That one's kind of just laid over, but still breathing.
Yeah. I
don't know that they sleep like that.
No, that one is not looking good. So
I bet it's just sleeping.
We'll see.
See how it makes through the night.
How things go. So, anyways, guys, thank you for subscribing and watching, and stay tuned as we go down this journey together. If you've not done so before, please hit that subscribe button. Take care and God bless.